What is up, guys? Alex here. I have this Logitech G29 wheel. In this video I'll just pretty much show you guys this wheel right here and what it pretty much, if you should actually buy it and if you shouldn't. You know, if you could play games like Forza Horizon or Gran Turismo, games like that on the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 3, you may use this wheel, you know, to drive. So I don't know, you may be more into the game, but I really like it. It's super easy to set up. I really like it. It is a little bit pricey though, but you know, the feeling is definitely there. I'm gonna show you guys a gameplay of me using this, playing I think Forza Horizon. But yeah, let's get on into the video. So first things first, I want to say this is super easy to set up. All you have to do is, you see these right here, you pretty much unscrew them when you have it on your table like this. So you have it laying on your table like that. And you pretty much screw them in, right? Preferably a wood table. You know, glass tables, you have to be more careful. And then you pretty much just screw these in until they get tightened up with the table. Once they get tightened up with the table, then you can set up your paddles that go, you know, by your feet. Sorry for that loud. That go by your feet, of course, and they're super easy to set up. This is practically already set up. I can see. So like, if I move this out of the way right here, right there, I can pretty much drive. Like, I just connect this to my computer by a USB. Right here is super easy to set up. So pretty much it's two cables, this USB type or this regular USB, and I think this is another one, but I don't know what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's a DV or something like that cable, but it pretty much looks like that. So these two cables, and then you of course have to install it with the power cord. I'll be doing a game test with the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 3, and of course when the PlayStation 5 comes out, I want to test it out with the PlayStation 5 and see if it works with the PlayStation 5. But Logitech says that this is only compatible with a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 3, because this pretty much simulates a PlayStation 4 controller. So I don't know how we're gonna be able to play with Forza Horizon 4, because that's a Microsoft game. You need a Xbox controller to play that game, but I don't know, maybe we'll be able to use it. Still not sure though, but I am excited to use this. You know, playing, you know, the paddles, they're actually like really heavy. You really need your foot on there for these paddles to like work. Like seriously, like I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, it's super easy to set up. Again, you just tighten these screws right here, and they'll pretty much get tightened to the desk. Preferably, again, a wood one. It's different when it's glass, because the glass is, of course, more, I don't know, fragile. But, see right there? Pretty much drive. Super cool. It has the regular PlayStation buttons again. You do get like a how do I say this, the shift or whatever, to change it from parking to drive and stuff like that. You get that, but that comes separately. But if you do want to change, there's buttons right here at the back, or these little like levers right here that you press in order for the to change from like driving, parking, and stuff like that. You have L2, L3, R2, R3, pretty much a regular PlayStation 4 controller, but with these paddles at the back, I don't know, to simulate changing from drive mode to park and stuff like that. But I'm honestly really excited to play this. Super cool. Really, I thought there were going to be a lot of cables with this and that it was going to be super difficult to set up, but so far I'm having really good first impression with this. The wheel is not that hard. It's not going to be the softest like wheel, but you know, for this being for video games, it is there. It is definitely there, and you can definitely be using this for a long time. So this is pretty much it. I mean, there's really no specifications. You just connect this to your computer. There's really no battery on it, right? If you do want to buy the shift, that does come separately. It didn't come in this one. I'm pretty sure there's a package with it, and it comes with a chair as well. But we just ordered this one because we already have a chair. Like right here, we already have a chair, and we already have a bunch of other stuff that we need. But it would have been great if we would have gotten that shift, you know, to change it. But other than that, I am super excited to play Forza Horizon with this, you know, because I've been, you know, playing that game recently too. But I've been using a Xbox controller, and I've been watching all tons of videos on people using a wheel, and it looks super fun. So I'm really excited to use this. But without further ado, let's go into the Forza Horizon gameplay. So guys, overall this steering wheel is really good. I personally do like it. I feel like it's a really good compromise to teaching people that want to learn how to drive, and you're maybe afraid that they're gonna wreck your car and stuff like that. This is kind of a good compromise of teaching people how to drive, because it does simulate like the car in real life. If you turn the wheel one way, of course it's gonna turn one way. If you drift, of course, and you go the other way, the freaking car is gonna spaz out, and so will the wheel, and you won't be able to control it. You can try, but I don't recommend you trying to control it, because these are motors, and if you try and like fight the motors to control the car, you may break the steering wheel. So if the car spazzes out, just let go of the steering wheel. I did that sometimes. I just let go of it and just let it recalibrate and hit the brake button or the brake paddle, and just let the wheel restabilize. So you know, the motors, they wouldn't get like jammed or broken, because I just got this and I kind of want to learn how to drive. By the way, I can't drive. I'm only 15 years old, but I'm trying to learn. So overall, I feel like this is a good compromise of teaching people how to drive. You can go in first person, use the mirrors on the side and stuff like that. Now, it would be really good if you actually had VR implemented into it, where you would use the wheel and then you would use your VR headset to look into it, right? With like the rear mirrors and stuff like that, to park and stuff like that. So again, really good way to learn how to drive. And you know, maybe this way people don't actually have to go to like and hire someone to teach them how to drive, right? And they can wreck the car as much as they want, because it's in game. It doesn't really cost anything but to buy the game, because the steering wheel is pretty much the same. All you really have to buy now is the stick shift in order, you know, to change it and stuff like that. But other than that, this thing is amazing. I 100% do recommend it. But if it was in VR, like imagine you yourself in VR in this thing, like you look in the freaking sides and the rear view mirrors and stuff like that, like at the top to see who's behind you. It would really be a good compromise. See, I'm slowing down and then I crash because I couldn't control the wheel that much. But you know, maybe with this I learn how to drive, and then when I'm 16 it gets easier for me, because this does simulate, you know, like a real car pretty much. I even turn it in first person sometimes to try. I went in space there because I don't know what the button for first person was. But other than that, this thing is 100%. I 100% recommend it. It is really good if you want to learn how to drive and other stuff like that. This game, Forza Horizon, it's amazing. Like one of the best car games I've ever tried in my life. Like, and especially with the steering wheel. Like imagine you with a Bugatti Divo going at 300 miles per hour or something like that with the steering wheel, and then you drift. It honestly, it is really good. I'm definitely gonna be using this from time to time. But my desk that I use, it is of like glass, so I do have to be careful on pulling on it, because it may break, and I don't want glass to be shattered everywhere. But other than that, this is pretty much a really good, I think that it's a good compromise to teaching people how to drive. You see how the wheel spazzes out right there? It's because the car is shifting and the front wheels are also like going with it, so I couldn't control the car. So most of the time I would like stop and like recalibrate or something like that, so I could get the hang of it again. Because remember, I can't drive. I'm not gonna just pick up this wheel and steering wheel and learn how to drive right off the bat. No, you need to practice, and then practice makes perfect. But other than that, this is pretty much it for this, you know, little game test and stuff like that. It may be a little delayed because I try to sync it with it, but this is pretty much the same thing, just like by 2 seconds, literally by 2 seconds. Other than that, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to buy this, I'm definitely going to be leaving some info in the description below. If you guys want to buy it, I recommend it if you want to learn how to drive. All you need to do is connect it, and it only has 3 cables, which is, you know, sort of gets rid of that, you know, clutter of the table. Right here, you're seeing how the wheel moves with the car, right? And like until you stop the car pretty much. That's what I like about it. It simulates a real car. But if you guys want to pick this up, I 100% recommend it. If you're looking into like teaching yourself how to drive, or if you're like, I don't know, want to learn how to drive. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Now I'm gonna go into the conclusion / end of the video. Overall, you guys saw those game tests. It was really good. This is honestly awesome in my opinion. It feels good. I never really felt any input lag while using this and stuff. You have everything you pretty much need with this to play racing games, which is really cool. But other than that, this is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, it only has a couple of cables, which is another thing, you know, to keep cable management clean and stuff. Remember, it is super awesome to like install it. It's super clean, right? Like if you just unscrew this, you can pretty much take it off and put it back on again, preferably wood tables instead of glass tables, because those are easier, you know, to break and stuff like that. And these are plastic like grips at the bottom pretty much. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.